conversation, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's happening, everybody, man? We in the building, man. You already know the gang in the building. Oh, he had to rock the Cook jersey, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
the last time. It's official. It's done.
Petty.
It's going into mothballs tonight,
That
so
boy
we got to
being
wear it one more
super
time.
petty tonight. Okay. All right. That boy being petty. What's up, everybody, man? Let me see. Hold up, man. Let me shout out everybody real quick, man. We got Bob in the building, man. Shout out Bob in the building, man. Young Cringe in the building. I see you, my guy. Appreciate you, man. My Skull Bro in the building, man. Listen, we got therapy tonight. You feel me? Because we need it. At least RAP need it. You know what I'm saying? We got Anthony, man. Shout out Anthony, man. We see Roger in the building, man. McAndrews, Purple Gang. You already know what's up, man. Appreciate you tapping in tonight. We got Davey Chains in the building, man. Let's get it. You already know, man. Shout out Chains in the building, man. Y'all make sure hit that like button, man. Y'all little wrench gang, get on them, man. Make sure they hitting that like button. We got some news to talk about tonight, and I got some personal news, man, that we gonna be doing, man. You know, something big happened. You feel me?
Oh boy.
Like it's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be fun. You feel me? Like I know you know, because you looked at the group chat. You saw what everybody was talking about, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, there was 50 messages in there. I just go to the I just go get my mail, and now all of a sudden there's 30 more in the group. Holy cow. So
yeah,
you know what? I've been sitting on it.
What's up, Shout out Holden in the building. I see you. I see you, Holden. Appreciate you tapping in, man.
Bob's already on point. He's saying sorry about the Cookie Monster. So
I just want to cry. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Coles Cowboys? What's up, man? Appreciate you tapping in, family. Appreciate you tapping in with us, man. What's the big news? You caught a monster bass? Oh, like, nah, but hey, look, I'm definitely about to get back on my fishing tip, though. I'm glad you remembered that. I'm about to get back on my fishing tip.
Don't get him started talking about fishing. We won't.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about fishing because, hey, listen,
we won't even talk about the Vikings, dog.
Listen, Davey, hit me up on a personal level, bro. We can talk about fishing all day. You know what I mean? Once we start, I might start a fishing podcast. You know what I'm saying? I could talk about that shit all day. I mean, shout out Anthony, man. Shout out Anthony in the building. I see you, man. Let's see what he say, man. He said, let's pin the first comment of the night, man. Let's see what he says. Anthony says, it sucks losing Dalvin Cook, but I do understand it is a business, and we have to believe and trust with kwesi and his overall vision in the big picture. Yeah.
Play that applause sounder. Play that applause sounder for him.
Yeah, we'll get you the applause, man. You know what I'm saying?
And the Ric Flair.
That's the only applause I got. I think I got rid of the clap. So
no, that's
good. That's good. We'll give you the Ric Flair for that one. You know what I'm saying?
It's never a bad getting the Ric Flair drop. It's never bad for that.
Hey, let's go, Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy in the building, man. Hey, shout out Tony in the building. I see you, Tony, man. Who else we got? We got David Ditter in the building. Let's go, man. My worthless opinion. Let's get it, man. I mean, we got the whole gang in the building tonight, man. I don't want to miss nobody. Jake. We got Drop Shot in the building, man. Let's get it, Drop Shot. Let's go. Now, Drop Shot. See, we were just talking about fishing. Do you know what a drop shot really is? Do you know what a drop shot is? Do you fish, Jake? I mean, do you fish? Because a drop shot, yeah, you know what? We're not gonna get on that. Well,
we said not talking about fishing, and then you just go start doing it again.
Hey, we'll keep it football tonight. You know what I'm saying? But no, on a serious note, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got Eric in the building, man. Shout out Eric.
What's up, Eric and Florinda? What's going on?
Florinda in the building, man. You already know that. Let's see, man. Listen, so Bob said kwesi's vision. Now, listen. I might not agree with what we're doing, but I'll trust it. You know what I'm saying? I'll trust the process. I'm going to tell you right now, though, like when it comes to Dalvin Cook, bro, like I'm telling you right now, like the production is definitely going to go down. I'm going to keep it real. And I like Alexander Madison. I think Alexander Madison's a good dude. You feel me? But he's not Dalvin Cook. I mean, I'm going to just keep it real. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm talking about besides money. We talking about just ability. You know what I'm saying? Like ability. The run game is definitely going to be different. I'm gonna keep it
different.
real.
Yes, different. Yes, that doesn't mean necessarily that it will be worse.
Bro,
Okay.
if Dalvin Cook couldn't run behind that offensive line, I damn sure don't believe that anybody else is. And I'm not just saying Alexander Madison. I'm just saying it don't matter who back there, because a lot of people were putting weight in all this expected yards per carry and all this shit. Yo, the offensive line was trash, bro.
It wasn't total trust. I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit.
Okay.
Yes, there were run plays where the line got blew up, and you could have had Barry Sanders back there. It wouldn't matter. But there were also plays where Dalvin left money on the table, and that. See, I remember what was her name? Kay Adams put up this tweet the other day
Yeah, I
about
seen
in the
that.
playoff game where he got the ball and he had 3 guys around him. And okay, yeah, on that play there was nothing he could do. But there was a lot of plays during the season. What's up, Grandizer? There was a lot of plays during the season where, you know, younger Dalvin Cook would have busted off a huge run. And there were other plays where it's just like, oh, it looks like he got something here. And then somebody, taps him on the shoulder and he goes down. All we're saying, or all I'm going to say is, yes, there were times where plays didn't work because offensive line didn't run block very well. But there were also plays where the line did block well and he didn't get much out of it. It's like when we talk about Kirk Cousins, where sometimes he's just under pressure. Like that Dallas game, there was nothing Kirk could have done. Our line was so bad. But then there are other games where the line did block for him. And you know what? He leaves money on the table sometimes. Not as much last year, but I'm talking about, the 4 previous years where we always wanted to talk about the offensive line not giving Kirk an opportunity. There were plenty of times where he had opportunities, didn't take advantage of them. And that's what I'm saying about Cook. There were times he didn't take advantage of everything that was offered to him. So we'll see, though. We'll see.
Yeah. Shout out to Pam. I see Pam in the building. Shout out Pam in the building, man. Appreciate you, Pam, tapping in with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got the other Dave in the building. You know what I mean?
What's up, Dave?
First and Scold.
There you go.
We about to get it popping over there. Don't worry. I'm holding on to my golden ticket until the season get closer, so I can actually have something to talk about. Because once I get on that platform, I want to be able to talk about something, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as what's going on with the team for real. Like, this is too depressing for me, man. I'm going to miss Dalvin Cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to miss Dalvin Cook. The O-line was top 5 running O-line per PFF. Oh, for real? Damn, I know that. We was?
Yeah, they were pretty good run blockers. Of course, there's going to be a handful of plays here and there that, you just got blown up. Okay, just like in pass blocking, there'll be lots of plays where you're good and a couple plays where you get blown up.
Yeah.
But that's what I've been trying to say to you about Dalvin is that, yes, that home run ability Alexander Madison does not have. And yes, that home run ability put that Miami game on ice. That got us back into the Buffalo game. Ultimately, led to the tying score against Indianapolis. But at the same time, it's not that he didn't do those things. There's lots of times where he would have a 1-yard run on first down when he should have had at least 5. And, he was dancing too much, or he was making business decisions, as the phrase that you and I have both used. So all I'm saying is that, no, it's going to be different. You're not going to have that home run threat, but hopefully you're not going to be stuck in 2nd and 9.
But he still was 6th in the league in running and yards, though. So,
but let's take that Miami game. That Miami game, I think he had like 112 yards. I'll look it up to get the exact numbers. And 54 of them were on that one run. So he had 19 carries.
It don't matter if it was
yes,
on the
it does
one
matter.
Run. No, it don't.
It's like
what does it matter if you get 112 yards on 20 carries or if you get them on 5? What's the difference?
The difference, Rap. Okay, there'd be games where Adrian Peterson do the same thing. You'd have 120 yards and 75 of them came on one play. And the other 45 came on 20 runs where you're running at a 2-yard average for 20 plays. It does matter.
Hey, listen, no, I'm gonna keep it real. Hey, shout out Grandizer in the building. What's too, up, man. Shout out Grandizer, man. I see you, my guy. I appreciate you. My boy Mont in the building, man. I see my boy Mont in the building. Appreciate you tapping in too with us tonight, man. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real though, because when this season starts, boy, I swear to God, boy, I better not see none of y'all in this chat talking about the run game trash. We ain't win, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna get on y'all ass, bro.
It won't be me.
It won't get on y'all. Hey, listen, And when the run game is whack, y'all better just stay silent in the chat. Do not comment. You feel me? Just mind your business, because I'm gonna be looking. Y'all already know I'm gonna be mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I do got faith in Alexander Madison, though. I mean, like I said, I like the boy. I think he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like he gonna be trash or nothing. I think he's a beast for sure. I mean,
yeah, it's just a different kind of back. You know, he's gonna be
just a different kind of back. We just gotta run the offense a little different. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You're hoping
that your hope is that Alexander Madison will have less of those negative plays, and negative plays are quantified as like 2 yards, 1 yard, 0 yards, or minus yards. Those are negative plays,
right?
Per se, where it's just like now you're at 2nd and 8. You're hoping that you're at 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 5 more often, and you're hoping that your passing game with Kirk Cousins and company being in the offense for the second year. Same coordinator, same game plans, all of that with Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, KJ, and the addition of Jordan. You're hoping that you're going to be able to make up in the passing game whatever home run capabilities you lose in the running game. That's constructing your offense in a way that is more sustainable. See, how many times, and we've said this, and I know Davis said this a couple times this week as well, how many times did we talk about how on the scripted first couple of drives, the Vikings look great, and then they don't do nothing for 2 quarters until the fourth quarter comes around, and then they wake up again. Part of that is because when you have 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8, quite often, you know, that changes how, you know, you call your second down play. It doesn't allow you to get into more of a rhythm, more of a sustained offense. So their plan or their hope is that they can have a more sustainable offense where they don't have so dang many 3 and outs and putting the bad defense back on the field. So
shout out Yogi in the building, man. My boy Yogi.
And the Ric Flair.
Man, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me and Yogi tomorrow night, man. Me and Yogi doing the ticket giveaway tomorrow night, man. And we also got some other news, man. I might as well just tell y'all now.
Let's get this out the way. Let's go.
While we got everybody in the building, man, you know what I mean?
What's
I'm
up,
just tell everybody now, man. But shout out to Patrick, too. Yeah, I know I'm about to say, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody, man. You said McBride to rush over 800 yards.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie, though. I do like McBride, but come on, man. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I mean, don't do that. And rapping Ice-T, what's good? Hey, what's good, Angel? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Talking about Ice-T. I should have never started that Ice-T thing.
I told you that the first time you did it. I said, "Oh, great." You know,
it's in the universe now. But hey, that's a good. But Ice-T a G though. Like,
no,
so,
he
like,
is definitely he's an OG.
Ice-T a G, bro. Like for real. Like that ain't no. You know what I mean? Like, at least we ain't call you like Kevin Hart or something, because he's a clown. He's funny, but he's a clown. At least Ice-T.
Who was the other one? Oh, yeah, Jamie Foxx. That was the other one. Like, okay, for real. But
yeah, Ice-T gang for real, man. So shout out Ice-T, man. And look, hey, Anthony said 0-17 for Caleb Williams, man. Y'all agree with that?
I'll say this. We'll talk about more Dalvin Cook after you make this announcement, and we'll talk a little bit more about what's the scoop going to be now with Danielle Hunter. But I'm going to say this. If they trade away Danielle Hunter, first off, you better get at least a first-round pick plus. I am not talking about –
hell no. You know, no.
I'm not talking about –
release him. Just release Danielle Hunter. Fuck it.
No, stop. You better not be trading Danielle Hunter for like a third round.
Fuck it. Just release Danielle Hunter. And listen, if JJ only gets 800 yards this season, just go ahead and let him go too.
Okay, now you're just being silly. What I was going to say was, if you do trade Danielle Hunter, then just embrace the full rebuild and trade Cousins too. Yeah. Because why are you going to get rid of Hunter, but you're going to – and if the theory is, well, he's 29 and this is his last year under contract, let's get something in return of value for him. Well, that logic should apply to Kirk too, but that's a whole nother conversation. You make your announcement.
So this is the announcement, everybody, man, and Yogi in the building too, and Yogi's going to be involved with this, and I actually have somebody that's about to tap in with us here, and I think he texted me and said, be on in 30 minutes, all right? So we got somebody else that's going to tap in too, man. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to tap in for long. They're just going to tap in and say the announcement too, that they're coming with us. You know what I mean? But we're going to the home opener. We just bought our tickets today. Like, I got home. It was on a whim. The group chat everybody was talking about it. Oh, I'm flying out to Minnesota against the Bucs. So I said, you know what? I just went ahead and hit the button. I ain't going to cap to you. So I'm coming. You feel me? I done got my plane tickets. It's official. So we will be in US Bank Stadium. What week is that? What week do we play the Bucks? I think it's like
that's week 1.
So
September
it's the
10th.
first
That's
game.
the
Okay,
lid
yeah.
lifter. Yeah.
So there you go. RAP in the building, man. So if you in the city, Yogi's gonna be with us, and me and Yogi actually are gonna do something where we're gonna go half and pay for somebody to sit with us at week 1 at US Bank Stadium. You feel me? So y'all just get ready, man. That's gonna be a super show. You feel me? But me and Yogi gonna split the ticket and buy somebody else a ticket so that y'all can come rock with us. You feel me? Hey, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Against the Bucks, we gonna be there. We in the building. So that's what the announcement was, man. I'm gonna be at US Bank week 1.
There you go.
Know what I'm
Now,
saying? So
this ain't official yet. We're still trying to work out the logistics, but we trying to get together Saturday night, see if we can find a bar or a banquet ball somewhere where we can do the live stream, the preview show the night before, whether we're going to run that on First and Scold or whether we're going to try to super show it on all the channels. We haven't figured all that out yet. But once we do figure that out, if you're in the Twin Cities area and we put it out there, y'all come on by wherever it may be that we're going to do this live stream all together. Because as much fun as it is doing a live stream with 8 different people like we did the night of the draft, we were still in 7, 8 different locations. So we're gonna be in the building together. Let's do a show together. So we'll see.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun.
We'll
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there from
out.
Thursday to Monday. So I'm gonna be in the city. You hear me? Like straight up. I'm getting there Thursday at like my flight leaves Charleston at 3:00 on Thursday. I'll get to Minnesota. It's a straight flight. I'll get there around like 5. And I'm there. You feel me? Like it's game time from there. So if you're rocking with the boy, you in the city, man, you know how to hit me up. And guess what? We gonna be linking up. You feel me? I'm linking up with everybody, man. My Skull bro say he gonna be there, man. I might be able to get Mont to roll with us, man. Come on, Mont. You might as well go ahead and grab your ticket, dog. Hey, listen, the tickets on sale right now too. Like literally there and back. I'm gonna keep it real. From Charleston and back is only like $140 something a person. So shit, bro. Hey, that's round trip. 140.
So you bought the plane tickets or the game tickets or both?
I bought the plane tickets for now.
Okay.
Me and Yogi and Dave we're trying to figure out the game tickets to see where we want to sit and stuff like that. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. You feel me? But I got the plane tickets already. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's official and it's no refund. So you know I'm getting on that motherfucker. I'm on there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So that's what's up though, man. I hope I see some people out there for sure, man. I feel like Minnesota my second home, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely your vacation spot, not your permanent residence.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can't handle the snow. I'll tell you, we talked about that one day. We ain't gotta go there again,
but yeah, man, let's get back to it though, man. Yeah. So listen,
K Fizzle in the building. What's up?
Oh yeah, shout out K Fizzle, man. What did K Fizzle ask something? Let me see what K Fizzle was asking. Bring some hats and pick a bar. We doing it, David. We definitely picking a bar. We gonna bring some merch for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Skull Mafia said I killed it in New Jack City. Yeah, okay. Why you do this to me, Rab? Why you do this to me?
It makes
Purple
it fun,
Rain.
Man.
Oh, that's Yogi. I'm sorry. I keep seeing.
Purple Rain, Yogi. Hold on. What did K Fizzle ask? I think K Fizzle like asked a question or something. Let's go.
Make live video for the kickoff. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, maybe not.
I don't think he asked a question. I just think he said something.
All right, cool. I feel like I missed some. All right, here we go. Let me see it with you. Let me see. Dune produced. Finally, Dalvin Cook is gone. Dune Prods. Finally, Dalvin Cook is gone, man. Stop it. I need therapy, man. You're supposed to be like encouraging me that we're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
We are gonna be all right. I've been telling you that. You don't want to listen to me.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna be fine. Let me ask you this, Rap. If Rick Spielman was still our general manager, or if Kwesi had just played by the Rick Spielman playbook, we could have kept Dalvin Cook. We could have kept Adam Thielen. Could have kept Eric Kendricks. Could have found a way to keep Dalvin Tomlinson and you ain't lying, SK. You ain't lying. Found a way to keep us a Darius Smith. We could have done the same thing that Rick Spielman always did, which is just run it back with the same guys. You could have got Adam Thielen to renegotiate and kick the can. Same thing with Cook and all these other players. And what would we be saying? Kwesi's just doing the same thing that Rick Spielman did. We're going to have the same team that's going to maybe win a division and maybe get to the divisional round of the playoffs. This is what you and I have been talking about. At some point, you have to move on. Now, I get it. This jersey's
bro.
going
But
into
hold up,
mothballs.
before you
But
continue.
at some point, you got to do it.
You got to move on, but why are we moving on from the best players on our team? You feel me? Now listen,
We trade Justin Jefferson?
Adam Thielen, I agree with, because I felt like, and I said this in a video though, I felt like Adam Thielen, it was a clear decline, right? But I also said that a factor could have been that Justin Jefferson is just that good. And that's why Adam think, because you got to think Justin Jefferson had a record-breaking season year last season too. I mean, yeah, it could have been a sprinkle of that too. You know what I mean? But Dalvin Cook though, like, still was productive with the circumstances that we had. You know what I mean? And people can't say injuries because he played the whole season. You know what I mean? So we can't use that anymore. It would have been different if he was injured for a couple games last season. You could have said, well, he just never can play a full season, this, that, and the third. But the boy stayed healthy, man. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. And SK, man, trust me, man. I like Madison. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing against him. I think Madison, he gonna be decent. I just don't think he Cook. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think he Dalvin Cook.
Did you hear me the one time I gave Dave from First and Scold the analogy of paying a kicker that would never miss $20 million a year? Did you hear me say that one or no?
No.
All right, so I'll be quick. Imagine you could make a kicker like on Madden that was perfect. He would make every extra point and any field goal 52 yards and in. You were guaranteed to make those kicks. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
For the whole season, the whole playoff, Super Bowl, everything. But it was going to cost you $20 million a year on the salary cap. There is no kicker on the planet, even a perfect kicker, that is worth $20 million on your salary cap, because the difference between him and your average kicker, like a Greg Joseph, who makes $3 million, that difference is not worth $17 million. It's an extreme analogy, but the point is this: the difference between Dalvin Cook, and we can have the argument of what Cook's got left, how much of it was him, how much it was the play calls, how much was offensive line. The difference between what Dalvin Cook would bring you is not worth $11 million. That's just the reality of it. The difference between whatever you're going to get out of whoever your linebacker is to Eric Kendricks, not worth it. Adam Thielen, not worth it. I get what you're saying, that usually what the Vikings do is they move on from a player like one or two at a time, whereas kwesi is just somewhat cleaning house of a lot.
He's getting rid of all our good players.
Well, he's getting rid of all the players that were good for us.
He's getting rid of all the good players so we can sit back and hope that a motherfucker gonna be good. You know what I mean? I hate hoping. I like sure thing. You know what I mean?
But the sure
I think that's what my
got.
problem is. I think my problem is when I see production, I go year to year, and if I see production, it's like why move off of that so quick? You know what I mean? Like, hey, until he showed you different, you know what I mean? But
that's what's going to get you in trouble. If you wait until that player is no longer productive, you waited too long. That's like,
not if you still have other running backs on the team. I mean, the worst case is this: you see that, and listen, I know the money is the main thing though.
That's a good chunk of it.
A lot of this, me just bantering on about Dalvin, obviously, it's just because I'm a big fan of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the reality. I know the reality of it is the finances. You know what I mean? That's the pure reality, because if I can guarantee you that kwesi and them, if it wasn't about the money, Dalvin Cook would be RB1 going into the season. That's a guaranteed fact, because it's not all about his skill, it's about his leadership. And I always said that. Like, Dalvin Cook just has a personality.
He's definitely a locker room guy.
He just has a personality that you can't coach. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing. That's one thing that I know for sure. I know it's the money thing, and I understand that, and I do accept it. I'm just saying, I'm just a Dalvin stan, man. You know what I mean? Like, I love Dalvin, bro. Like, ever since we drafted Dalvin, I just felt like as long as he was lining up on Sundays, I felt like our chances to win were good. You know what I mean? He like gave me that type of vibe. Like, he was that player. Like, if he was on the injury report, it made me feel like, damn, bro, we ain't winning this game, bro. Like, we are not winning this game if Dalvin ain't playing this Sunday, and if he's out there, it's kind of like, I bet we got a chance. So, I mean, so now I just got to find that feeling again. You know what I mean? He just made me feel like that.
Well, a lot of people felt the same way when we moved off Adrian Peterson. We didn't know what we had in Dalvin Cook. We didn't know what we had in Latavius Murray. In fact, we moved on from Peterson and signed Latavius Murray before we drafted Cook. We didn't know we were going to get Cook when we let Peterson go. A lot of people were just like, okay, yeah, he's getting older and he's going to cost a lot. We're going to save money, but where's the production going to come from? You know what? We were fine.
And look, I love Alexander Mattison. Like he's a stand-up dude, bro. Like, I mean, just great positive vibes, man. So I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? I'm happy for Alexander Mattison to be able to get a chance, because I was saying all last offseason, like, you know, if we were to keep Cook, that Alexander Mattison should weigh his options and go be a RB1 somewhere, because, you know, and that's on video. We can pull the receipts. Like I felt like Alexander Mattison could be an RB1. I just felt like he couldn't do it on our team as long as Cook was there. But now that Cook's gone, hey, this is his opportunity. And y'all know I'm going hard for my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just sad right now. But you know what? Couple more days, it's gonna be no, I'm gonna tell you this. The minute Dalvin Cook signs his contract with another team, y'all know how I rock, man. It's gonna be absolutely. F the boy. You feel me? Like, he gonna be an op. He ain't an op yet until he signs that contract. Once he signs a contract with another team, it's over with. You know what I mean? Like, it's a Madison gang, bro. Like, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Drop Shot's got a good point here. I think we
let me get this super chat real quick.
Oh, I see it. Hey, Too Evil in the building.
Too Evil in the house with the $5 super chat, man. Let's get it, man. Hey, and Too Evil, hold up real quick. Let me let this play for you. Hey, look, Too Evil, I got to take you up on something me and you talked about, man. So hit me up on a personal level for sure, because I'm coming to Minnesota. I don't know if you were here, but I'm coming to Minnesota for week 1, man, the opening for the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? So please hit your boy up so we can talk about that, because, you know what I mean? I need you. You know what I mean? So hit me up for sure, man. I got to holler at you. Shout out to Evil, joining Purple Gang. And listen,
he's just making it rain.
Another thing too, Purple Gang, man. I know I owed y'all a members only video today, but I decided to go live, and I'm gonna do it in the morning because we're gonna open the cards. So I got a couple packs of cards. We're gonna open them, and y'all are gonna be able to claim the card. All right. Now, if 2 of y'all get it, we're just gonna do spin the wheel. So see if 2 of y'all claim the same card, then we'll just have to spin the wheel, and whoever gets it, and then the other person will just get the opposite cards. You feel me? So, but hey, look, we're gonna open the cards together. So I'll let you know it'll be tomorrow. So, man, make sure y'all join the membership if y'all want, man. You know what I'm saying? Support the gang. Try to give y'all some exclusive content, man, and have some fun with it. You feel me? If not, you still Purple Gang. That's all cool. You just ain't official Purple Gang, but you Purple Gang.
There you go. There's different levels of official.
There's different levels of this shit. It's levels to this shit, man. Y'all know that. It's levels to this shit.
You got your membership level. You got your Viking lifestyle hat level.
Facts. Facts.
But Drop Shot put up a good point. The Cowboys hung on to Zeke Elliott 1 year too long. Zeke Elliott, you knew last year he was done, right? Okay. Right. The year before that, he probably wasn't done. He probably then somebody on Cowboys.
But Zeke ain't cooked. We're not gonna do that. Zeke ain't cooked. We're not gonna do that.
2 years ago he was.
Man, he ain't never been cooked.
Oh, stop. Yes, he has. Zeke was a better pass catcher than Cook was. No. Zeke did not have the breakaway speed. I'll give you that. But Zeke was a much better pass catcher. And now Zeke had a better O-line. Let's be clear. Zeke had the Dallas Cow. If Cook was behind that offensive line that Zeke was behind, Cook would be a whole nother level too. I will definitely give you that. What's up, Anthony?
Anthony with Anthony joining Purple Gang. Let's get it. Let's go. Appreciate you, my boy.
I'm just saying, the Cowboys should have released Zeke last year, but he was still productive the year before, and they kept him. So, well, we're going to wait until we see that he doesn't have it anymore. They would have been better off getting rid of him. And sometimes, and that's the key. You know what? Here's the thing. I agree with you. Now, I think Dalvin Cook's going to have a great year this season. I think he's got one really good season left in him and maybe a second year of pretty good. So, for the people that didn't want to get rid of Cook, you're going to look good for the first season.
You know what's surprising too is,
but after that,
is seeing that he's only 27. I didn't know that. I thought Dalvin Cook was like a little older, bro. That boy got some wear and tear on him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Skull Mafia, man. Shout out Skull Mafia, my Skull bro, man.
There you go.
Hey, listen, my Skull bro in the building right now. Hey, he commented on the post. He said, "Man, I'm gonna come rock with you tonight, man. I've been missing a couple lives. I'm gonna come rock with you tonight because I know you going through some shit. You know what I'm saying?" My boy said, "I know you going through some shit, man, and I'm gonna come rock with you." You feel me? But hey, I'm definitely get me and Skull Mafia. We gonna definitely link up in Minnesota. Hold on, where Dave he jumped in. Where he at? Hold on.
Who?
There we go. D Skizzy. Hold up, D Skizzy. Hold on, man. Let me add him in here. We got D Skizzy in the building, man. Let's get it. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Are you frozen?
Oh, that boy got that Boost Mobile. That boy got that Metro PCS.
Got dial up.
That Mint Mobile. Stop it. That boy got that Mint Mobile, man.
Dave.
Oh, Skull Mafia, you said you want. I'm trying to join, can't figure it out. Oh, you're trying to join the I think you got to hit the dollar, you got to hit like the money sign, and then it'll ask you if you want to join. If you want to join the I think it'll have like a join next to it. Once you hit the dollar sign or something, it'll give you a couple of options. Man, I don't know what's going on with Dave, man. Dave all frozen, man. Try to join again, Dave. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lamont, Mont crazy about saying pretzel gang. Hey, you know, Mont on your top, Dave. He on it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sarah in the building, man. We got Sarah in the building. Shout out Sarah. Hey, Sarah, so you weren't here earlier. Listen, I'm going to week 1, and me and Yogi are going to have to buy one of y'all a ticket to come sit with us, man. You know what I'm saying? So you might win. You know what I mean? You know you like to win every damn thing. So just to throw that out there, make sure you at that live. You know what I mean? Because that live right there, we gonna be lit. You feel me? That gonna be a big live, you know. And Day has a big live coming up too with Yogi once he hits 100 subs. So we need to hurry up and get the boy there.
There we
go.
I mean, yo, what's up, Norpheus? How you doing?
Norpheus in the building, man. My boy Norpheus, let's go.
I'm gonna say this to everybody.
I hope I meet Norpheus one day, man.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna say this, Norpheus, and everybody else. YouTube's been kind of funky lately with the notification bell. I don't know what's going on because I've been missing stuff too. Now I happen to be on, and I'll just see something like, oh, why didn't I get the ding for this? And then I'll be getting notifications from shorts from rap from 3 weeks ago. So I don't know why the notification thing ain't working as well as it should. Yeah. But we're glad you're here. It's all good. It's a Friday night. We just chilling and kicking it here. So I think
it's because we got rid of Dalvin Cook, man. It's just hasn't it been acting funny? Hasn't it been acting funny ever since they've been talking about getting rid of Dalvin Cook? It's just been acting weird.
That's been going on for a while. I think it was when we got rid of Thielen. That's about when it really started. But
just started acting weird all of a sudden.
All right, let's try Dave again here.
Come on, D Shizzy. What's up, D Shizzy? Can you hear us, D Shizzy?
I can hear you guys now.
Oh, let's get it, man. Tell the people, man, what's up, man. Tell them what we doing.
Well, first of all, do I have to wear like sunglasses to be on this show? Is it like
your regular glasses work?
Is it like really bright in the studio tonight that you guys got those sunglasses on?
Yeah, man. You know, man, I wear my sunglasses at night.
Dude, are you ready for this, man?
Man, I'm super ready, man. I kind of broke it already, but tell them, you know, hey, hype it up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I think it's all coming together. I decided to fly down. I told the GG Sports guys that I want to do a thing called Skull Fest if I ever showed up, and then freaking SK says, "Hey, let's do a live show," and I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna call it Skull Fest. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get some people together." Is Justin all day gonna be there? Or?
Oh, he gotta be there.
I'll be there for the show. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the game or not, but I'll definitely find a way to get up there Saturday night to be part of the show. That's for sure.
That'd be cool.
How far do you stay, Dave? From
about an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah, man, you gotta come to the game, bro. What do you mean you ain't gonna be able to make it to the game? Like,
I don't know, man. I got there would be a lot of things that I'd have to move around.
I'm saying, do we need to do like a charity live or something? Like,
no, just it's a scheduling thing more than anything else.
I mean, you're an accountant, so I know you got that paper, so stop playing with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that.
Okay. No, you know what? I ain't like YouTube. I ain't at 1,000 yet. I ain't getting no money from YouTube yet. So.
Rap needs to spread around that super chat money he's been getting.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to Purple Gang in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I love the squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real,
Yogi,
man. Shout out to everybody, man.
Hey, Yogi, yes, go ahead and make your reach outs because you know what? We'll take.
Yeah.
Go ahead and reach out. Yes.
Yeah, definitely, Yogi, for sure. Because we at the beginning stages and we need to find something. So yeah, definitely, Yogi. You know, I know Yogi plug, man. I know Yogi. I know Big Dog plugged in the city. So hey, yeah, hey,
Absolutely.
definitely link us up. And we got Skull Mafia coming. And Skull Mafia, if you want, man, we can definitely link up on the room or Airbnb or something too, man. If it's something where we can all save, bro, like let me know. Shit, you coming from New York, shit. Just let me know how you want to rock, bro. We just communicate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna text you my cell number, man. I'm gonna text you my cell number I'm gonna send you my cell number on Twitter so we can just link up like that. You feel me? Start communicating, man. For sure, man. But
so when are you coming in, Dave? The rep said he was coming in Thursday. You coming in Thursday or Friday?
Well, I'm gonna go visit family, and
Okay.
I'll be up there all day, most of the day Saturday, and then for sure be there for the night.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go live from a seedy motel room and share earbuds.
damn, the shot. We taking shots at motherfucker. I like it. You know what I'm saying? You know I don't mind. You know I don't mind. My eyes.
I wasn't sure if that was going to stay in the chat. Nope. Dave just put it all out on blast. He did.
We'll invite Mike.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I can't wait to go up there, boy. Listen.
No, we'll have a good time.
We definitely gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun as hell, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how it go. But for sure, I'm ready. I'm ready to be up there, though, man. It's gonna be fun, man. Well, Dave, I know you where you out there? You out there working right now. Dave out there working. You know what I'm saying? He want to pop in. How you feel about Dalvin Cook, man? Go ahead, tell him about Dalvin Cook, right? You might as well just get off your chest now. While
this show is brought to you by Uber.
Yeah.
Uber need to kick us some bread, man, for sure.
I was about to say, there's some free shouts.
Yeah, but go ahead, tell him the feelings on Dalvin Cook before you get up out of here and go back to work.
Man, I'm gonna miss him. I thought I would not have cried if we kept him, and sure we were paying him more money than running backs or being valued at now, but I really felt like he fixes that shoulder, he's gonna play like a different player, and he's gonna do someone really good. Now I've always said if we're gonna misuse a running back, let's misuse a cheap one.
You have said that, and I give you that, man. That's a good ass take, man. Let's give Dave a round of applause for that take. He said that right after the season too, like right after the season was over.
Saying that during the shit.
Yeah, well, there's that.
When we had Foreman on a couple of times, and he was talking about how they misuse Dalvin Cook all the time. But I'm just so confident in the rest of the running backs.
Yeah.
Outside Kenny, the other three guys I think are potential feature backs. So I was like, and they're going to share the load. But honestly, I think they're going to give Madison. And I reached out to his dad and congratulated him, and it's gonna be super exciting. One of the first guys I said SK should ask to come is Alexander Madison's dad to that show, because I'm sure he'll be there.
Oh,
yeah, man! Shout out Darrell, man, for sure, man.
And I've asked him to come on Justin's show next. Me and Justin's show next week under the lights. I didn't see if he responded yet, but we'll try to get some words from him. But yeah,
I know he happy. I know he happy his son, man. Yeah. Hey, listen, as a father, shit, I don't blame him.
He's a proud dad, man.
Absolutely. Should be too. Should be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Madison family for sure, man. It's a blessing. You know what I mean?
And I know
he's sad that Cook gone probably more than anybody.
Well, I was just gonna say, I don't know if y'all saw that interview he had with Schefter the other day, and Alex is just like, yeah, he's my brother, and yeah, when we first got here, I'm like, I hope I get to play with you forever. But we both understand that that's just not how the real world works. It's like, I want to play with him, but at the same time, he even said, I don't, because I have my own aspirations. Translation for, I don't want to be the number 2 behind him, even though I love playing with my boy and he's my brother and all that. So, I mean, it just kind of is what it is. And so I'm happy for Alexander to be able to get this opportunity.
Me too.
Yeah, I brought the dad that I saw the interview, and I was pretty, and he's handled it such like a professional. And I let it off by saying, I'm sure your son's sad Dalvin's leaving, but yeah, your hand.
Madison's a stand-up dude too, man. Stand-up individual, man. Stand-up individual, man. Great dude. You know what I'm saying? You just great attitude, positive. You know what I mean? You gotta give him his flowers. Like, you know, and I mean, he's played behind Dalvin. He's still young as hell. It's crazy too. His age is such a benefit for how much experience he has. Like, he's still young as hell too, to say that he has so much experience. So, I mean, hey, like, I'm excited, man. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm just sad because I attach to certain players and shit. I just, when they go, man, it's like, son of a bit, like, we'll never see them in purple again. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where Dalvin Cook's going to go down as one of the best running backs ever play for Minnesota, and we'll never see him, you know, run out that tunnel again at US Bank or anywhere. So it's heartbreaking for me, man, because I get emotionally attached to certain players that I really root for, that I think make impacts, you know, and Dalvin was one of them. But hey, it is what it is, though. You got to move on. I mean, got to move on. He's going to play with a chip on his shoulder, no point intended. I'm telling you, like, for real. Like, he's going to play with a chip on his shoulder. I'm telling you,
he's going to have a good season. This first year, he's going to be good.
He's definitely going to want to, like, throw it in people's face. You know what I mean? So
I don't want to play him. I don't want to face him, man.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy if he went somewhere and like won MVP or something, just had like 2,000 yards and just was like, oh my gosh, that would be the Vikings' luck, though. You know, that would be something that would happen, though. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you can't feel bad about it, but it would be something that would happen to the Vikings fan base, is that we get rid of Dalvin, he goes somewhere and plays with a chip on his shoulder, and he freaking like is like MVP, like in the MVP race and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that would fucking happen.
I say this. I think he could either go to Cincinnati or Denver is another one.
I think Dallas would be the best fit.
Well, Dallas probably too, but I think Denver would have something. If Russell Wilson and Sean Payton can get that figured out. I know we clown on Russell Wilson a lot last year because he's been Mr. Unlimited, been limitedly terrible. We understand that. But I think he might have something going on with Sean Payton, and him and Dalvin together would be pretty good. And then Dalvin will have something for us on that Sunday night game. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, shit, Dave, we don't want to hold you up, man. I know you got to get back on the road, man. How that new car treating you, man? Y'all seen Dave's new car, man? Dave got the sporty car now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a hybrid, man.
He's styling now, man. He ain't even got to get gas no more. You know what I mean? Just plug his shit up.
I'm looking at it, 42.5 miles to the gallon right now.
Let's go. That boy crushing Uber game right now, bro.
Yeah, it's awesome.
For real, man. But hey, man, we appreciate you, Dave, man. We'll let you get back to work, man. But me and Dave are gonna start going live again real soon. Once the season starts getting closer and it starts ramping up, man, we bringing Skull Live back. Y'all already know we gonna argue some more. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know me and Dave gonna argue. We gonna give y'all this argument. You know, we gonna give y'all this argument and shit. We gonna give you what you want. You know what I mean? Like, I know y'all want it. We gonna give it to you. Don't worry. Nah, man, y'all know I always love Dave. Dave's always been my boy behind the scenes. Y'all might have thought,
even though Dave talked trash about me when he's on with Gigi.
It's funny because, like, behind the scenes, like, they don't know, like, obviously they see us not going live. So, you know, a lot of the people probably wonder, like, oh, I wonder if but we've always been in communications the whole time, and we've always been friends, and it changed. You feel me? We just kind of took a break. He was doing his thing over on his channel, man, and y'all make sure y'all support that. And he got a lot of good things going on with all his shows he does throughout the week. And I kind of just told him I wanted to do some solo stuff, and it just was what it was for now. It's temporary, and now we about to bring back Skull Live again when the season starts. Because I feel like Skull Live is best when the season's up. You know what I mean? That's when we really crank. You know what I mean? So hey, it's coming. So me and Dave can argue after the game about Kirk Cousins throwing one interception and, you know, all this bullshit.
And 1 for 6, and then went 20 1 for fucking 6, man. You know, man. Hey, but we love all y'all though, for sure, man. We love all y'all that supported Skull Live, man, and we're gonna bring it back for sure, man. That's the original, man, the original OG show. But we'll get you out of here, Dave, man. Me and Dave we gonna kick the shit a little longer. All right, man. Skull, bro.
Hey, we behind. Hey, let me get some shouts in here.
Yeah, get some shouts, man. I know people.
We miss Kofi. Let's get Kofi. What's up, Kofi? We got Zach
in the building. Let's go.
We got Zach in the building as well. Kevin's in the building. Julian just joined us. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Hit that like button on the way in. If y'all don't already subscribe to Purple Gang, I don't know how maybe you just found it for the first time tonight. Hit that subscribe button and also subscribe over on my channel, and that is Purple and Gold for Days. Come on, y'all. I need to get my count up to 1,000 so that y'all can start throwing me some of that.
Let's
Extra
go.
money
So he
in
can
there.
come to the game. You know what I mean? Because he's
Yeah,
an
right.
accountant, but he's acting like he can't come to the game. Norsefius, I do have a hat to sponsor. Yes, I got.
Oh,
I still
all
got a
right.
couple
We
hats.
gonna trivia it?
I still
Or
got a
what we
couple
doing?
hats. So hit him with a trivia. Hit him with something. Hit him with
What's
something.
up, Crown?
For sure.
What's up, Crown?
Crown in the building. Hey, Crown, man, you gotta text me, bro. We going to the home opener, bro. I know you pulling up. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I know you pulling up. Crown. We going to the home opener. I done
I
booked the
actually got
tickets
to
today.
speak with Davey Chains a little bit yesterday.
We trying to do. We got Yogi already getting us a bar. He gonna look for a bar for us to do a show and chill, so we can all link up. So you gotta pull up on the gang, man. Come on, Crown. You gotta pull up on the gang. Week 1. So is it? You said it's week 1 day? I didn't even
That's
look.
week 1. Yes.
Let's get it. Week
That's
1.
the lid lifter, man. Northeast and lettuce for me. I appreciate you, man. What's up, Crown? I got to speak with Davey Chains yesterday during Mike had a spaces, so I actually got to hear Davey Chains' voice. Davey Chains, you got to come on with us sometime if you want. If you feel comfortable. I know
Davy's actually been on. He's tapped in. He's tapped into the show. Yeah, he's tapped in with me. I think it was Davey Chains. Yeah, I think he's tapped in on the show. With the
you still got to do it regardless.
Absolutely, though. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely, man. Whenever he want, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he want, whoever want to tap in, man, all you gotta do is say, man, let me tap in, send the link. That's it. Y'all know this. Like I tell y'all all the time when I started this is our platform. So at the end of the day, y'all want to get on shit, just say so. You feel me? Just say so. Just don't talk down on Cook when you get on here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Me get y'all with. Know what I'm saying? Hey, Crown said he gonna be in the building. That's what's up, man. We gonna be deep out there.
All right.
We gonna be deep out there. Lettuce for Justin.
We'll mention it again. Yeah, we'll mention it again for all of y'all just joining us. Saturday night, September the 9th. That's the night before the lid lifter, before opening game. We're gonna have a collection of people. Dave gonna be in the building. Rap gonna be in the building. SK will be in the building. I will be there. I don't remember if he said GG's was coming or not. But
Yogi,
and possibly some other YouTubers. We're gonna have a little get together, say hello to everybody, and gonna do our live show.
Skull Mafia.
Mafia said he was going. I didn't see Mafia's
Mafia
there.
coming. Yeah.
Okay. I saw him say 14 hours. I didn't know that he was saying that he was gonna actually do that. Where did
he said he pulling up? He said he pulling up.
All right. So bottom line is we're gonna do our live show Saturday night. We're gonna try and find a spot like a local bar or something, and then we'll have to figure out the cameras and the mics. But we're gonna do it. We're going to do what we did on draft night, except we're going to be in the same building as opposed to all over the place. So hopefully we won't have any lag time or something like that. Hopefully, we were trying to get Alexander Madison's dad there as well. If they don't have something for family night going on that night, we'll try to get him out there as well. So if you are in the Twin Cities vicinity, like I said, once we get that all nailed down, we'll announce that. But come out and join us because we'd love to see you guys. Because Rap's right. And I said this I was on with one bar in Upper for about 5 minutes a couple weeks ago, and what I said to them, I'll say the same thing. It's like this community thing. I did not realize how powerful and supportive and loyal that particular portion of content creating was, because as I've said, me and you, if we didn't have anybody here with us, could we hold it down and shoot the shit together? Sure, we could. But it's just so much more entertaining for us and for you guys, and it's so much more fun doing it with you guys here helping us out. So we always appreciate y'all showing up. So thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, yeah, Davey Chains, man. Hey, be a regular on here too. Shout out, and you always show support. So shout out to you, and shout out to One Bar and Lupagus, because they're my boys. I love One Bar and Lupagus, man.
Those guys are funny. Those guys are funny.
Man, they definitely inspiration, man. I love those dudes, bro. They legit. You feel me? Super legit, man. And they show love. They show love just like we do. Like we willing to let anybody on, fans on, whatever. Because you got some content creators, and I don't want to say no names, and not to say that they're bad, but I mean, they just don't really interact as much as they should. You know what I'm saying? Like even me, my last couple videos, as y'all know, I haven't been responding to comments and stuff only because I've been just busy with the new job and kind of locking in, trying to learn a whole new thing. So I've just been locked in, but I be feeling bad after that. Like, damn, I need to start, linking with my peoples, man. They commenting under my video and I ain't even responding and shit. But y'all just know, man, your boy pay attention, and we getting back to it, man. I had to go. This was my first official week at my new job, and I had to really dial in, man. I'm a type of motherfucker. Like the sooner I get dialed in, the sooner I learn this new job, the sooner I can start kicking back, being bull. You feel me? For real. But yeah, man. But I appreciate everybody's support. Y'all know I love y'all to death, man. Y'all already know what time it is. To anybody, all y'all can hit me on a personal level, man. You need anything. That's a fact. We family. They ain't gotta be about Vikings. It can be real life. You know, you want to slide on somebody, hit your boy up. I always get in the whip. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Hey, look, 25 from Northfields, man. Shout out Northfields to the building, man.
All right.
Let's go, man. He said, question, Kevin Williams was almost a miss, but in the same draft, a former Vikings coined the term steal of the draft. What school was he drafted from and what round? Ooh, boy, Northfields, boy, I'm telling you right now, Northfields need to start his own show, and it needs to be trivia. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be purple trivia or something. We need to get Northfields his own segment, and we need to dedicate one day a week for Northfields to come on with us and really just knock it out the park as far as just come up with some questions and just, you know what I mean, make people's brain work. You know, he put our brain to work. You know what I mean? So shout out to Northfields for that. He always put our brain to fucking work.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
Don't be over there Googling. Hey, Day, you know we can see the reflection in your glasses, right?
Well, I'm not eligible for this one. I'm just having it ready for it when somebody guesses it. I know I ain't trying nothing.
And we can see you Googling.
I knew who he's talking about, and I knew what school, but I forgot. I wasn't sure on which round it was, but I just wanted to make sure.
Hey, Sir Lloyd Black, shout out Sir Lloyd Black in the building. He talking about I can't wear rap. Oh, why? Why, Sir Lloyd? Because I said, you know, I'm gonna get in the whip. Hey, for real, man. We slide and I'm getting in the whip. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Hey, that's just a fact, bro. I'm getting in the whip. You know what I mean? Like, I always been the one getting the whip. You feel me? For sure. You know what I mean? Vikings historian. Oh, and you know what? I don't think I've ever got a question right that Northfields has asked. Like every question has stumped me. So it makes me feel like, am I really a Vikings fan? I mean, like Northfields will really test your Vikingism. I'm gonna tell you right now, like he'll make you really feel like, are we really Vikings fans over here at Triple P? Because he be stomping the shit out of us with these questions.
I don't see any guesses in here. Nobody guessing? Nobody knows who the steal of the draft was?
I just think nobody knows. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I knew who he was. I knew who he was talking about, and I knew what school he went to, and I was pretty sure on the round, but I wasn't 100% sure. I ended up, but come on, you know.
Popcorn fat you. Bob said, I'm gonna guess popcorn fat you.
You funny, Bob.
Where's my worthless opinion, man? My worthless opinion would have get it right. All right, he got a tip. Here's a tip: the Wizinator.
Yep, I know.
Okay,
there you go.
Also, you know the answer already.
Oh, I one more time. I knew who he was talking about.
Oh, okay.
And I knew what school he went to, but I didn't for 100% sure know what round it was. So I was just looking it up so when somebody guesses it, I could say, "Yep, this person got it." And it ain't nobody. Definitely not Orlando Thomas, David.
Oh, here's my worthless opinion too. He was listening. You listening to me, my worthless. Okay. I needed you. I'm calling for you.
I know.
Man.
He was like, is he still here?
You're the first person that popped up in my head. Like, who can we call on? If you got one call to call, you can call a friend. I'm like, all right, I'm calling worthless. You feel me? I'm calling worthless. That's a fact. And he ain't worthless stuck. You know what I mean?
The question is the school and what round? Yep. And I knew the school, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. So Crown was he drafted? All right. So Crown Jewels has made a guess. He's got the name in the round, but also the question is, what school, Crowns? What school was he drafted from?
Okay. So Crown on to something.
Yep.
All right.
2-part question. What school and what round?
Minnesota. Crown got it. We just gotta know what school. So I know Crown got that. Oregon State.
It's not Oregon State. It's not EJ Henderson. It is in fact Ontario Smith, the Steelers.
Good, hey, good guess though, Sarah. I miss EJ Henderson. EJ Henderson was a dog for a little while, for a short stint, for like one season maybe.
Now people just throwing stuff with the schools into the chat. Nobody has got it. Nobody has got it yet. It was not Michigan, not Wyoming, not Oregon, and not LSU.
Okay, was it a Southern?
Oh, excuse me. I read it. It was in fact Oregon, Crown. So there you go.
Okay, it was Oregon. All right.
Crown's got it.
Not so Oregon State. So Dave was close.
He was close. He was close.
Yeah, it's Oregon. Okay, I got you. Hey, Crown got it, man. And Crown already got a hat, so I'll just ship him another one. I'll ship him another one. And I got a card for you, Northfield. I got another card for you.
There you go.
Actually, it's crazy too. The Dalvin Cook card. I got a Dalvin Cook card I'm gonna send you. You
Yeah,
just
those
hold
are
on to it, Northfield.
Today.
For sure. You just hold on to it. Because if he wins MVP next year, hey, look, you never know.
Right.
I'm saying? For sure. So I'll send Northfield. I got you on the Dalvin Cook card, Northfield.
Real quick, if y'all ain't subscribed to Yogi, hit up Yogi's channel after the show. He has 63. Can we get him to 65 or 70 tonight? One more time. Get Yogi's channel up to why don't you pin his link up in there?
Yeah, hold up. Let me get his link. And guess what, y'all? Tomorrow night gonna be lit. Me and Yogi might have a DJ battle. Why? Because Yogi hit me up and we got the same soundboard. My boy is ready. You feel me? My guy ready, man. We might have a DJ battle. We gonna see. I might have to reload my board with better sounds because me and him might have to. We might have to have a battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so shout out Yogi, man. Yogi stepping his gear up.
There you go.
I mean,
the reason we bring it up, Yogi, number one is just to
and it's good too now, Yogi. It lets me tag your channel now when I in the title, which I love. You know what I mean, you official now. YouTube caught on now. They like, all right, my boy official. My boy official. It was hard to find him at first because it was like, being a new page.
Yeah.
But when you're a new page, YouTube will bury your ass.
I know.
When you a new page and you ain't working, all you gotta do is do a couple videos, boy, and then they start, all right, you official.
There you go. Anyway, for those of y'all don't know, once Yogi gets to 100 subscribers, we're gonna do a giveaway on my channel, Purple and Gold, for days. So you got to be subscribed to that. We're not going to announce when we're doing the giveaway. You got to be subscribed to both the channels and you got to tap in. And then when we give it away, we give it away. But the first things first. What's up, Eli? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on, Eli?
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Yogi, man. I pinned his channel in the comments. So y'all make sure. Oh, you know what I want to do real quick while I got everybody? Let me see. And shout out Big Ray in the building, man. I see you, Big Ray. Shout out Eli, my boy Eli, man. What's happening, Eli, man? Shout out Eli, man. Eli, keep working on them photos and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing with the videos. Absolutely. Keep working. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy Eli too. You feel me? Absolutely. Y'all got to do that. Go subscribe to my boy Eli. Hold on. While I got y'all on here, though, I want to know, like, you know how y'all can do, you know how you can do polls in the live? I want to see if it'll let me do it. Let me see. They said I should be able to, like, put, like, polls in the chat. Let me see here. Let me see if I can do that. Just go ahead. You can go ahead and talk about whoever. Talk about Danielle Hunter, man. Get rid of Danielle. Just get rid of him. Fuck it. Why not? Just go ahead. Trade Danielle Hunter. Just go ahead. Trade Danielle Hunter. Trade goddamn whoever you want, man. It don't even matter no more. Just trade Darasol. Trade Danielle Hunter.
Dave, I got your message. I'll send it to Rap right now. Hold up.
What happened?
Oh, he sent me a photo, a real nice photo of Dalvin Cook. An
Who?
Artwork. Dave from First and Skull.
Oh, come on, Dave. Don't do that.
He said, ask you if you know what game this is. So I said, all right, hold up. Let me send that to you. I just texted to you right now. Anyway. Yes, Eli's designs are fire. Eli and Dave from First and Skull and Yogi. I don't know what classes y'all took in graphics design, but y'all got it going on. I need to hire one of you to do my thumbnails.
Oh, Yogi a beast.
Yeah, Yogi a beast. Oh, so Dave made that. The thing I just sent you. Dave made that.
Oh, he made it? Let me see.
Yeah. No, Dave's with Yogi and Eli.
Oh, wow.
He got it going on. I need to get one of you guys to make me a banner for my YouTube page. Self-taught Yogi? Okay. All right.
Is that Dalvin Cook's very first game? No, because his helmet different. Nope. No, that ain't his first game. That's because he's a captain on that picture too. So damn, I don't remember what game that is. Well, I know that. Okay, so I see who's trying to tackle him is their number 90. What number 90? Their defensive end. What's his name again? Does it start with a P? I forget his name. Their defensive end. I can't remember. Is
that a Saints or is that a Packers? I can't tell.
That's the Packers. And that's that. He's still on the team. He's still on the Packers too. He's like one of their stars. He's like a defensive end. Preston, maybe.
Preston Smith. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, if I had to guess, I would guess either. Hold up. I would guess either the Green Bay game in the COVID season where he had all 4 touchdowns, or I would guess the Green Bay game in 2019 when we were down 21-0, and then we gave the ball to Dalvin Cook for 75 yards for a touchdown. All right, let's see here. Let's see if they put the answer in the bill.
Damn, I don't know how to do. I wish I knew how to do it. I have to look into it again, man. I want to do that shit so bad.
Eli says you can do polls, but
yeah, I know Eli, man. How you do that? I know you can do polls and shit because I want to start doing that, John, for real.
No, it's not the Moss jersey for the giveaway. You ain't funny. I was about to say Too Evil. Is that something Too Evil say? No, that was going my fault. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna pull it up because I got it on my page. The nice little. It's a Justin Jefferson plaque, is what it is.
Oh yeah.
That Yogi's giving away when he gets to 100. Okay, so if I do that, there we go. What are you doing? Oh, you got to share it though, because I don't have control.
All right, here I'll share it. Where's it at? Let me see.
Yeah, there it is. So that's the Justin Jefferson plaque that Yogi's gonna give away when he gets to 100. So if y'all don't subscribe to Yogi right now, go on and hit him up. If you don't subscribe to me, hit me up. If you don't subscribe to Vikings First and Gold, hit up my boy Dave. I finally got the paperwork done, so some of my episodes are going to appear on their podcast feed. So if you don't already subscribe to them on the podcast feed on Apple or Spotify, that's Vikings First and Gold. Hit them boys up. There will be, during the season, exclusive podcast content that I won't be doing on my channel. So there will be some things. Dave does an excellent job. He does the morning recap every day, 7 days a week mostly. I think so far he's might have missed one day or something, but the point is that every day he's got the Vikings news all recapped, sitting in your iPod or your iTunes or your Spotify, whatever. So hit up my boys there as well, because I got to get cracking now. Got the paperwork signed up, and I'm going to do a couple videos this weekend. I'm going to do the one about Dalvin Cook. I'm going to do one to just introduce myself to the podcast audience, but hit subscribe to everybody. You know everybody. Hit up everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Hit up everybody. So, all right, we can take that down.
All right, man. Fuck it. I can't find out how to. I'm gonna learn. I'm a next one. I'll be on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tripping. Let me stop trying to do it while I'm live. Big Ray, 22 out of 37 will be the dark horse. We overlook AP all over again. 22 now, 37 will be
5 days a week. I'm sorry, my fault, Dave. 5 days a week, Dave has an exclusive podcast on his feed daily.
Rap, have you ever watched Swaggy? He's an NFL content creator. Yes, I have watched Swaggy. He's fire too. He has really good content. I've watched Swaggy. Yeah, Swaggy P, I think his name is. Yeah, I've seen him for sure. Hit those thumbs up, y'all. Hey, appreciate you. And are you a moderator, man? You gotta be a moderator. I ain't gonna cap to you. Let me see. You gotta be one. If you ain't, we gotta make you one, because you out here doing God's work, man. For sure. You doing God's work, man. God damn it. Let me make you one right now, man. You gang. You feel me?
While you're at it, make me one. I don't think you ever made me one on the times that I'm not live with
you. Don't need to be a moderator.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you need to be a moderator for you on this show. How the hell you gonna moderate
I said when I'm not on, because you let that Eagle fan rip on you guys for about 10 minutes because nobody else saw
that
it
Eagle
but me.
Fan can kiss my ass.
Not that good dude, but that other dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I got some Eagles friends though. I ain't gonna cap to you.
All right.
I got some Eagles friends, man. They all good, man. They all good. It says if looking to jump on Grind Time with Yogi after Saturday Night Live, follow on Twitter so I can send the link. There you go, y'all. Y'all want to tap in with Yogi? Hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Hit him up, man. Hit the link up so he can absolutely have you jump on. So tomorrow night after our show, he's gonna do a whole nother show. Like, my boy gonna put in that work. He about to put in that work. You know what I mean?
What up, Ricky? How you doing? Good to see you.
Shout out Ricky in the building, man. Ricky needs to win in Philly. Yeah. So I mean, what's the record? Everybody drop their record prediction now that we got rid of Cook, man. Be realistic. What do you think it is? See, because I was considering us having Cook as the running back when I did, when I did my prediction. So I'm gonna just keep it real.
Bob, you going to be at the game in Philly? Is that what you're saying, Bob?
Cook definitely had 2 of those wins. So what I say 11. So now I'm leaning like 9 and 8. Now I'm leaning 9 and 8. I'm keep it
Ricky
100.
said, how many games are there in the season? I think there's 17. I don't think they changed it again. What's up?
No, I don't think they changed it again. The only thing they change every year is the kickoff. I mean,
Yeah. All right, Sarah said I had him at 17-0, but now I got him at 6. Now I got him at 16-1. But there you go.
Kick Fizzle 21-0. Let's go. Let's go. 21-0. 1-16, 11-6, 2-15. God damn.
All right, Evo. So who are those 2 wins against? There's one correct answer.
It better be Green Bay.
Exactly. It better be Green Bay and Green Bay.
We just sweep Green Bay. You know what I'm saying?
If we going 2-15, them 2 better be against the Packers.
For sure. 10-7, 11-6.
Yeah.
10-7. Okay. 11-6. All right. Yeah, my very first prediction was 11-6 for sure. That was my first prediction. You know, I think I'm leaning more towards 9 now. I'm gonna keep it real. We'll see. I think even with 9 wins, I think our team still is gonna be better though. On a real tip, you know what I mean? I think our team's gonna be better.
I'll say if they go 10 or 11 wins, I could say, yeah, even though they won fewer games, they might be a better team. But if they're 8 or 9 wins, I don't know that they're going to be a
well, you got to think too. We're playing better competition from as far as last year goes, as far as the teams, because we're playing division leaders. So, I mean, hey, if we win 9, 10 games, it's still one of those things where, hey, we could possibly still be a better football team because going into the playoffs, you know, we just have a tougher defense. And especially if we lose, the games we do lose are still competitive. You know, now if we're getting blown out the water, like that was the scary thing about last year was when we lost, we got the shit beat out of us. You know what I'm saying?
Much.
Like, that was
didn't
the difference.
lose no close games until the playoff game. You're right.
Yeah, it wasn't like we were just losing by a field. No, we were getting stomped. You know what I mean? Like we didn't look like we were supposed to be there. So that's what the embarrassing part was.
I mean, I'm putting together this video, and y'all got to check it. It's not going to be for a couple of weeks, but
Couple weeks. But that shit better be like have a movie trailer at the front and all that. A couple weeks.
In a couple weeks. But I'm doing, you know, I'm playing the optimist and I'm playing the pessimist. And the optimist in me says 11 wins. The optimist in me says you should have 8 wins. No, you should have 10 wins, no question, because you should be sweeping this division. That's 6 right there. And you should be sweeping the NFC
Should we let people
South.
Call in? Should we let people call in and vent about Dalvin?
Hey, show, man.
Let people call in. All right, hold on. Let me take this off real quick.
We should have at least 9 wins. If we go 5-1 in the division, let's say we only lose 1 game in the division. Let's say we split with Detroit. We should have 9 wins just by beating the NFC South. So realistically, to me, 9 wins should be your bare minimum. Bare minimum. There you go, Change. Change always says it. We should have 10 wins at the bye. I don't know about that. I agree with you, Anthony. That Dallas game was embarrassing.
That Dallas game was embarrassing, bro. And the Philly game for me, because if y'all remember last year, it was my first year going hard on the podcast and we played Philly and I was talking mad. I was on like 8 different Philly channels. I mean, just getting disrespectful too, you know what I'm saying? And then we get beat like that, you know what I mean? The Vikings did me wrong.
You was quiet after that for a minute.
They did me wrong. You know, I mean, they did me wrong.
Not for nothing, Red. Not for nothing. But the 2 biggest games you did the most trash talking were the Philly game and the Giants playoff game.
I know the G-strings.
Call them the G-strings. And what I was going to say about the Dallas game is I will never do a karaoke again because we done got smoked after I did that.
Yeah.
I
mean, it was just like, yo, like seriously, bro. Like, I'm just trying to ride from a squad, man. Like, don't do me like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, I'll keep the number up for a little bit. If y'all want to call in,
call on in if you want.
If y'all want to call in and vent about Dalvin Cook, man, hit the jack. You know what I'm saying? Hit the jack, man, so we could talk about it. I'll let y'all get y'all little, spill on. So y'all can tell us, like, I'm happy we got rid of Dalvin because, yeah, I'm ready to hear all the nonsense. You know what I mean? So
I ain't saying I'm happy about it. I'm just saying I understand it.
I'm happy we got rid of the best running back in the NFL. I mean, why wouldn't you want to do that?
Stop.
Nah.
Let me ask you this. I'll put it in the chat, or I'll put it out to the chat. Just say keep or move on from Danielle Hunter. What are we going to do now that we got all this money? Because here's what the reports were this week. The reports were that, well, mind you, he's got 1 year left on his deal, but he has $11 million in void money that would hit the 2024 cap. The Vikings offered to give him more money this year and this year only, because he's only scheduled to make $5 million in cash. They offered to give him, just say, hey, you know what? We'll just bump up your pay for this year, but we're not going to extend you. What do you think of that? Because to me, it's like, why do you want this guy around or not? Because if you want him around, why wouldn't you sign him to a 2 or a 3 year deal with an extension to just give him more money for this year just to make him happy? Is another Band-Aid move. What's up, Penguin? Good to see you.
Shout out Penguin in the building.
But put it in the chat. You want to keep Danielle Hunter and sign him to an extension, or should we be actively trying to shop him? Put that in the chat. What say you, Rap?
Oh, can anybody answer this too, though? Did Ivan Pace sign his contract? I looked on his Instagram.
Oh, yeah, he signed.
He signed?
Yeah, everybody signed. Pace
Let's
gang.
go. Let's go, Pace gang. That doesn't mean he made the 53. That don't mean he made the 53, though.
No, it doesn't mean that.
But
well, Bob, just to be clear, he's making $5 million in cash, but his salary cap number is $13 million. So you take on some dead money both this year and next year. If it's only you wouldn't be saving all that much if you got rid of him.
Shout out Nano, man. Shout out Nano in the building, man. That's how you get to it, man. Just get right to it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. Just, you know what I mean? Just trade everybody, goddammit. Let's just go ahead and be bad so we can goddamn get our quarterback. You know? So what does that mean? So Pace signed a contract, but he hasn't officially made the team.
Well,
so I guess it's just one of those.
There's 90 guys on the roster, but by the time the season starts, there'll be 53 guys on the roster. So, 30-some people are going to end up getting cut. He's on the roster. Now, whether he ends up being one of those players that gets cut or makes the cut, that'll be determined until the first week of September. So, no, you ain't win your bet yet if that's where you're going.
Okay.
He's got to be on the roster week one.
That's where I was going. All right, because I was about to go hit Dante up real quick. I think they live right now. I was about to go over there and you know what I mean, comment in there and be like, hey, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? All right. He'll make the team though. That's a fact.
All right. So what say you about Hunter before I read these chats? You want to keep him? Should we trade him? Where's your threshold?
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I want to keep him because I think he brings value and I think he's still a really good football player. But I also believe that he is a 4-3 defense end. You know what I mean? Like, I do. I believe he's a 4-3. Shout out Dwayne in the building. I see you, my boy. Appreciate you. But yeah, I think he's a 4-3 defensive end. But I also have faith in Brian Flores being able to understand his skill set. You know what I'm saying? And use him the right way. So I'm confident in Brian Flores, and there's no way you can be worse than what Ed Donatel did. There's no way you can look at Harrison Smith and Danielle Hunter and say, you know what? I'm not gonna ever blitz Harrison Smith, and I'm not ever gonna run, and I'm gonna have Danielle Hunter playing coverage. Like, I mean, literally, I feel like my 2-year-old daughter would have been able to make a better decision than that. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. I'm just keeping it real. So I think he'll be all right. You know what I mean? I think he'll be all right, man. Shout out D Will in the building, man.
Will, what's up? Well, just to kind of scroll through the comments here.
What would you expect from Danielle? I know you've been screaming a first. So does everybody in the chat? Everybody in the chat believes Danielle's worth a first-round pick?
Yes.
I don't think a team would give up a first for him.
Then I keep him. I don't trade him for a second or a third or a second and a third. It's got to be at least a first-round pick.
Okay, but we also got to think about how much money is he demanding, because I mean, his contract comes into play too when we're talking about having to extend, Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson. Like, what's more important? I mean, obviously Justin Jefferson's the most important, right? He's number one priority.
He's 1, 2, and 3, but yeah.
But TJ Hawkinson also comes in that Christian Darrisaw. So like, at the end of the day, we talking about Danielle Hunter. He's going to end up in the same position like we're in with Dalvin Cook, I feel like, where it's going to be like, hey, we got to just release him or try to get we can try to trade, but teams might sit back and say, well, we know that they have other contracts on the horizon that they're not going to be able to afford Hunter, JJ. They might even extend Kirk Cousins depending on how he plays. They got Christian Darrisaw coming up on a contract. Like, hey, TJ Hawkinson, shit, let's just wait it out again. And they're going to be right in the same position they were this season with Dalvin Cook, and might just have to let him go. And then we can negotiate our own type of deal. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that ties into what I heard this week, which is they want to give him more money this year so that they can keep him for this year, but they don't want to extend him beyond this year. And to me, that doesn't make sense. To me, either you extend him.
That's how I be feeling, Davey. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I be feeling. Like sometimes,
honestly,
you know, I be like, fuck it, just trade everybody.
I'm gonna get back to that point in a minute. But to me, it's like if you're only going to give Danielle Hunter more money this year, but you're not going to extend him, then you might as well trade him. I mean, I don't want him to trade him, but if I get a first-round pick and some other, you know, a third or a fourth, where now I got 2 first-round picks and we can get our quarterback next year, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that versus letting them walk for nothing like we just did with Cook, like we just did with Thielen and Kendricks. We could have got some for those guys last year, but
and this is another crazy question, bro. This is gonna sound crazy, right? About JJ, right? Like, obviously, you know, Justin Jefferson's a beat. I think he's the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL. You feel me? Like, let me just get that out the way. But isn't it crazy that wide receivers are coming into the league now and are super, super talented, bro? Like, we also got to think about that because wide receivers, man, they coming in and they just turning up right out the gate. Like, I see Marvin Harrison Jr. next year coming into the NFL. Dog, this dude's gonna be a savage. He might be one of the better receivers coming out of college in a long time, bro. This dude is just different. You know what I mean? Like, Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna be he's gonna be serious, you know. But I say that just like saying, like, you know, we appreciate Justin Jefferson. We know he's a savage, but I think there's going to be, as the years go from now, there's going to be a lot of guys that have the same type of potential as JJ, to be honest with you, like coming out of college. And even some of the wide receivers that came out last year, like the Olaves, and they don't have the same type of quarterback, because that's one thing we got to say about Kirk, bro. Like, Kirk throws the ball. He gets the ball where it needs to be, you know. But I feel like you even put a guy like Chris Olave or Garrett Wilson with a Kirk Cousins, it would have been almost about the same type of story in a way, bro. Like, these dudes be savages too. Sometimes they just ain't in the same position, you know, in the same position as a Justin Jefferson, having a veteran quarterback that is known to be able to be accurate and throw the ball around the field. You know what I mean? We got to give Kirk that. He lacks the things that we really want, but when it comes to throwing the ball, though, you can't take that away from him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, because you imagine JJ playing with Daniel Jones or something, you know, you would never be able to see the real potential of Justin Jefferson. You know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't be Justin Jefferson if he played with Daniel Jones or played with, you know, and shit, you can name them, Zach Wilson, any of these other motherfuckers that's playing. You know what I mean? That's throwing the ball. So,
well, I hadn't started this yet, but I wanted Chris Olave, and he went 1 pick before us before we traded down with Detroit. I mean, we can talk about Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, but talk about Justin Jefferson and Chris Olave, and with Kirk Cousins. That's ridiculous. And hopefully Addison will be able to do something similar to that. But I hear what you're saying. To me, though, it starts with the quarterback. Yes, Kirk, it's the same thing we've been saying. He's a good, not great quarterback. He's going to get you at least 7-8 wins in his sleep. And to Davey Chain's point about just trade away everybody, to me, if you trade Danielle Hunter, well, you've traded away everybody except Justin Jefferson, Harrison Smith, TJ Hawkinson, and your tackles. At that point, you might as well just trade Kirk Cousins and have a bad season. And that's what I've been saying. I'm not saying that I want them to tank. I'm not saying that I'm looking forward to having a 4-win season, but sometimes it's the line I've used. Sometimes you have to take 2 steps. You have to take a step back in order to take some steps forward. Sometimes we're always stuck in that middle. Never good enough to win a Super Bowl, but never bad enough to be picking in the top 10 where we can get a quarterback without having to trade first-round picks all over the place. So,
yeah.
Doing right by Dalvin.
Doing right by Dalvin was cutting him. Yeah, for real. That was doing right by him. You know what I'm saying? But who thinks Kirk will be extended, man? Y'all put a Y in the chat, man. If Kirk's gonna get extended, an N for no, man. I'm going in all day, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna participate in this.
I'm going to end all day, and if you do extend him, there better not be a no trade clause in it. If you extend Kirk Cousins and he doesn't have a no trade clause just so that you can trade him next season and get something back for him, then I guess I'll live with it. But I don't mind a 1 year extension. I don't like it, but I don't mind it. He said, hell no. But if you take away that no trade clause and you have the option of trading him next season, then all right, I guess I can live with it. But what I cannot live with is a 3 year extension fully guaranteed with a no trade clause. I mean, no.
I already said it. The only way that I'm living with it is if he takes us, like, I think I said, like, even if he takes us to the NFC Championship game and it's a good game, I think, like, it would be hard for me to sit back and say, all right, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like, fuck it, let's just move on. Like, there'll be something in the back of my mind that'll say, hold up a minute, like, we might be on to something, you know what I mean? Because
don't let him fool you. Because
at the end of the day, it might be something where, okay, now he really, and listen, the chances of this happening is like this much, you know. I'm gonna keep it real, like, but I'm just saying, there's still a chance. You feel me? There's always a chance. Like, we might can go 20-0 for real. Like,
well, my threshold is like this. If he got us to the Super Bowl, whether we won it or lost, you can sign him to an extension because he will have done what he was supposed to do finally.
Triple P family said, even if we win a Super Bowl, man, I'm ready to get rid of his ass. I don't give a damn.
If they lose in the divisional round or the wild card round or miss the playoffs, bye. If we got to the NFC Championship game, then I'm 50-50, and I got to think about it. We'll see how the game
Anthony said, I got a good feeling. Addison's going to be the truth for real. And that's what I'm saying. Like, just picture this. Just picture you pay Justin Jefferson crazy amount of money, right? Like, and rightfully so. Like, I mean, he's obviously the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yes.
But just imagine Addison comes in and shows you almost exactly the same type of talent and has this, you know what I mean? Just has a crazy rookie season. And it's like, well, damn, now it's going to get to the point where wide receivers aren't going to be getting paid as much the following years because teams are going to start to realize, like, hey, look, these wide receivers coming into the NFL now are ready to go right away, bro. Like, you don't got to pay a guy like Justin Jefferson all this money because you can just go draft a first round. It don't even got to be a top 10 wide receiver. You could just draft a wide receiver in the first round because there's so many of them. You know what I mean? Like, shit, the pickings are just plentiful and you can just get one. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, I mean, obviously we're going to pay JJ and rightfully so again. You know what I mean? We need him on the squad. But, like, I ain't gonna lie, JJ rubbed me the wrong way, man, not being at OTS.
See, and I'm on the opposite side of that. It doesn't bother me at all.
It bothers me. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll say this. I'll meet you halfway. If he gets his extension done before minicamp or before mandatory, he better be there, obviously, and he would be there. Now, if he doesn't get the deal done and he shows up to minicamp and he just stands on the sidelines, I'm okay with that too. But if he doesn't show up to mandatory, then I'm on your side. That ain't right. Okay? You can skip the voluntary stuff. We're trying to work out your contract. You could have showed up to at least stand on the sidelines, but you didn't. And if you show up and you stand on the sidelines for mandatory because you're still working out your deal, fine. But if you don't show up at all, then I'm going to be a little disappointed. I will grant you that at that point.
I just feel like even with the voluntary, man, I don't care, man. I feel like you should be there being a star, a captain, a leader of this football team. You feel me? Like that's a big thing, man. You got to lead by example. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
What this is showing is if Addison becomes something good, and when it's his contract year, even if he's only half the talent of Justin Jefferson, his contract year is coming up. The boys are like, shit, I ain't showing up with the squad. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll wait till my contract get done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, like, it's starting to lean more. I said this in the video. It's in my rant video about it. It's just starting to lean more towards, it's about me and my money more than it is about the logo. You know what I mean? Like the Vikings. It's more about, let me get my personal business handled first before I can actually come and support the team. And to me, that just rubs me the wrong way. Like Kirk's a guy, man, that be out there, bro. Like, for real. Like, that's one thing I respect about the boy. Like, veteran Harrison Smith, they out there. And mind you, their contracts are done. But I feel like even if Kirk contract wasn't done, that boy was at OTAs, bro. Like, that's a fact. He's just that type of leader. You know what I mean?
No, that's true. That's true. I want to circle back to Kate Fizzle, who had a comment a couple minutes back. Odds on Adrian Peterson, dude still wants to play. 0, -100, negative
What did he
infinity.
say? What was it?
Odds on Adrian Peterson. I'm assuming, hey, what would you say about? No, I'm out.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on, I seen something about Treadwell's. Like, did Treadwell? I seen something.
He's signed with Baltimore.
Okay, I was about to say I seen something the other day about Treadwell. Some Vikings, somebody on Vikings Twitter was talking about him. Yeah, Treadwell. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when Kirk Cousins' Netflix thing coming out, man. They must have canceled that thing, innit? They were goddamn promoting it for a little while, and then they must have just like said, "Oh, fuck it, something happened."
They got to the editing board, and the editing board came up short on 4th down.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, like 4th and 8, man. Hold on, right here.
No here. Yes, check flat on 4th and 8. Man, I mean, that's how you really piss off a fan base. For me, it's just like double middle fingering the opportunity to get a first down.
Shout out Nikki in the building. Shout out Nikki in the building. Let's go, Nikki. Check flat. Like you heard his voice. You heard it in his voice, boy. He's like, what? Like, what the hell wrong with this dude, man? Hold on.
Penguin said, name a bigger bust than
here.
Williamson or Treadwell.
Yes, check flat on 4th and 8. Man.
He said, man, that shit was painful. And this ain't even a Vikings fan.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, that
it
shit
was
hurt
painful
his
just
feelings.
looking at it and reporting on it.
That shit hurt his feelings, like, for real. I mean,
Penguins,
he ain't even got no skin in the game.
Exactly. Name a bigger bust than Williamson or Treadwell. I'll see Christian Ponder. There's a bust.
Was he bigger? Was he a bigger bust than Treadwell them though? Because Christian Ponder did get us to the playoffs though, didn't he?
No, Adrian Peterson got us to the playoffs.
Okay, I guess you can say that. I have to agree.
We can always cut JJ if he doesn't show up to mini camp. Too evil, you outside.
There you go, Too Evil.
You outside.
We don't need JJ. You know, hey, that's all the nation gonna be saying. We don't need JJ. We got Addison.
Yeah,
you know?
No, I don't think so. Drop Shot says Minnesota CBS was talking about Zeke. If we can get him at a low price, I'm out on Ezekiel Elliott. I would have rather kept Dalvin Cook than get Ezekiel Elliott at this point. And pretty much everybody there agrees. You got any interest in Ezekiel Elliott or no?
No,
I didn't think so.
No, if you're gonna get Ezekiel Elliott, you might as well keep Dalvin. You feel me?
I agree.
Zeke's asking for the same type of money.
All right, so what's going on in this Miami Heat game? I keep seeing people putting stuff in here. They're rescrewing the hoop at the game. What is going on? What you talking about, Fizzle? What's going on?
What happened? Who's winning? Denver's gonna win that.
Yeah, we all know Denver going. You know, our boy Dylan going to be up in here next week talking about his team. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. That between Murray and Jokic, it's just like I don't know, Eli, man. Murray and Jokic, man. I think they too strong, man. Basketball is a little different than football. Like when you have a couple dominant players like that, man, it get ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like it get ugly. Like you can literally have two guys that can just literally take over. And I think that's what the Nuggets have, bro. They're hard to stop. They are. And how you can tell is when Denver wins, they win. When the Heat win, they squeak it out. You know what I mean? And
it's kind of like the Vikings last year. When they won, they barely won.
You can just tell, like, basketball definitely is you can judge it a little easier. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting my money on Denver. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Anthony's got a question. Y'all think we're going to be able to keep KJ Osborne? Word is Naylor's really shining now. No. This will be KJ's last season here. Yeah. No chance. And I'll say why. If KJ balls out, I mean, just has a breakout season, he's going to get paid by somebody not named us because we're not going to have any money. And if KJ is garbage, we ain't going to want him back. So, unfortunately, there's no scenario where KJ is good enough to be kept, but not good enough to outprice the Vikings. So,
y'all know the Vikings. Y'all know we poor as hell, man. You know what I mean? Every other franchise can have like 10 superstars, but the Vikings never. I mean, never. We can never. You know what I'm saying? We don't never have enough money in our account. You know what I'm saying? You know how it be.
And the simple fact is that you drafted Addison. You're going to keep JJ, so you're not going to pay KJ Osborne
Nah.
a second contract to be the number 3 wide receiver. So it's not.
And I'm gonna keep and I'm gonna keep it real, like I was like kind of how I was touching on. You know what I mean? I think wide receiver is getting easier to replace. Like I think as the years go, man, the wide receiver position is getting a lot easier than we think to replace. Like for real.
You know what KJ remind me of? He remind me of quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins and Dak Prescott. Good, not great. KJ,
shout out Soup in the building, man.
Yeah, what's up, He reminds me of what's up, Soup? How you doing? He reminds me of Cousins and Dak Prescott and Derek Carr. Good, not great. He's not an elite wide receiver, but he's not a bad wide receiver either. So you don't want him to be.
Who you talking about, KJ?
Yeah. You don't want KJ to be your number 1 wide receiver, but he's going to cost you too much to be your 3. So he's going to sign somewhere to be a 2. And like I said, it's probably just going to be a little bit more money than what the Vikings will be able to do.
And I hope he does. I hope
absolutely. He's a good guy. He's absolutely a good guy.
I hope he does I hope a team does, take the chance on making him a 2. You feel me? Yeah. I like KJ, man. KJ is a stand-up dude too, man. KJ is very humbled and just, goes to work.
Pulling that dude out of the car. I mean, shoot.
He just goes to work, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you gotta give him his props, man. It ain't his fault that he just kind of
fell in with Thielen and Jefferson and Thielen.
Yeah, like he fell in with Thielen and Jefferson, and that's an uphill battle, man. You know what I mean? Like for real, it's hard to get the ball thrown to you when you got those 2 on the field. Then you added TJ Hawkinson on top of it. It was like, KJ pretty much was like the last option, damn near. You feel me? But hey. He did his thing. Whenever he got his opportunities, he made the best of it. You know what I mean? So, I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to watch Tank Dell on.
That was your guy.
Texans.
You talked about him for months.
And if you go look at what the Texans are saying, man, they're saying this dude is going crazy in OTAs, bro. Like I told y'all, like motherfucker don't want to listen to RAPZ, man. I be trying to tell both players that I really wanted. Guess who they play for at the Texans? Like, I mean, is that saying something?
Who's the other guy?
Jalen Petrie, the safety from last year. That was last draft that I said, like, we should have got him instead of Seen. You know what I mean? And shit, even right now, I would trade it because I know Jalen Petrie's a ball like what he did last year as a rookie. You feel me? So he was legit. I
only got a few more, so I don't know how long you wanted to go, but why don't you take Angel's question? Why don't you take Angel's question? He said, what do y'all expect from 5th round beast Jay Ward? What do you think of Jay Ward?
All right, let me go for it right here, Angel. All right, so Jay Ward, I don't expect too much from him. I'm gonna keep it real. I expect him to be a guy on the field, a guy on the roster that is gonna kind of be like a Caleb Evans. We might get an injury, you never know, and he might get in there and kind of bring a spark for a game or 2, possibly, and we'll see what happens. Like, I don't really have expectations for him as far as like being somebody who's going to impact the team this season. But he could be something for the future. I think out of the DBs, I think Mekhi Blackman is probably going to be the more impactful one that right away, like maybe sooner than later. Because they're praising him a lot. You know what I mean? They're saying that he's really shining too. So we'll see. I mean, but we got to remember last year, KJ Osborne, speaking of OTAs, the voluntary and all that, like KJ Osborne, if y'all remember last year, KJ Osborne name was coming out of the news every day about how he's just burning motherfuckers.
Hold up. Put up Norpheus real quick. We'll get back to Ward in a second. Are you serious, Norpheus? I'm sorry, man. He said, dealing with poison ivy on my torso right after chemical burns. Y'all have a good night. All right, man. Be real, man.
My bad. Yeah, man. Hey, have a good night, bro. Damn.
Stay safe, man. Dang. All right, anyway.
Yeah, for sure, man. Take care of yourself, bro.
I was like, ooh.
For real.
No, I'm with you on Jay Ward. I think he'll be a solid guy, but I don't expect too much out of him. I mean, I think he's going to be playing. He's going to be that jack of all trades, that Swiss Army knife where some plays he'll be playing at safety, some plays he'll be playing at nickel cornerback because that's what he did at LSU where, he was kind of the guy of just tell me where to go and I'll fit in wherever I need to. So I think he'll be okay. I don't expect much either. I mean, you still got Harrison Smith back there and you still got Martellus. What's his face?
Josh
Martellus. He's been shining out a little bit here. So I think it'll be a year before we see anything meaningful out of Ward, but hopefully.
That's why I love Triple P, man. Noisfields put up what he had, man, and you see how the chat just moves for it, man, and just kind of just kind of shows love, man. That's why I love y'all lads, man.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like that's why I really do, man. Like we legit over here, bro. But yeah, I mean, like I said, man, Mekhi Blackman, that's who I think would probably be the better. I would probably have more expectations for him, but
right.
You know, like I mean, I really want to see your boy Jaquelin Roy be the best. You know what I mean? And I said that on wax, and that's what I want to happen because I know that's gonna benefit the Vikings the most. Like if he actually becomes somebody, then that's gonna benefit us the most.
Right.
You know, so I hope that he turns up. That's what I really want to turn up. And then of course, y'all know I'm Pace Gang. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. Pace Gang for sure. Like, but I don't even gotta hope. I know that dude's a baller. He definitely gonna find his way out there for sure. He just born to be a motherfucking football player, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
He's born to hit somebody.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. You saw they did the film study on him like a couple days ago on the Vikings YouTube. The dude that does the Vikings film study, you saw what he was saying about him, boy. He's like, yo, like, like, yo, like this dude different. I'm telling you, I've been to it. I mean,
I'm with you, Scourger Soup Hall Gang. You know what?
Hall Gang, absolutely not. I'm not Hall Gang yet. I mean, I know Jaren Mahomes Hall. You know what I'm saying?
You said Jaren Mahomes Hall, and you said you're not
Jaren's Mahomes Hall, but I'm not all the way on the Hall train yet. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this: I jumped on the Kellen Mond train too early, and when it comes to quarterbacks, I'm gonna be picky. Fuck that, because we got Kirk Cousins, so I'm finna be picky, man. I mean, like if we would have got Richardson, it would have been Rich Gang, but we didn't. So I'm not finna settle for Hall.
He looking good.
I want who I want. Hey, ain't he looking good? They talking about his accuracy. You see how that boy throwing that shit in the nets and stuff while your boy over there missing that shit and Will Levis over there struggling. Levis,
he looked like terrible,
bro. His press conferences, bro. I'm so glad we did not get that freaking dude, bro.
Yeah,
like,
oh
my gosh, his press conferences, bro, just rubbed me the wrong. He's just one of those dudes you just want to like. It's like he just makes you want to punch him in the face just when he talks. Like I'm telling you, like he just gives you that vibe. Like yo, like he's a douchebag, dog. Like this dude really is for real. He's like a fucking douchebag. I'm so glad we did not get that dude, bro.
Yeah,
for real.
Ricky said, "Whoa, we can't."
For real, bro. Like he is, man. This dude is just like Will Levis. Just does something to me, man. I just don't like him. I don't know why. And it's like I don't just like people for no reason, but something about him just. I don't know, man.
You the wrong way.
He just seems like a bullshitter. Like he do. Like he seems like he'll lie to you. You know what I mean? He would lie to the fans and like bullshit us. You know what I mean?
I just remember like when we were talking about trading up for Anthony Richardson and they said, the Vikings might trade up to 11 to get Will Levis. I'm like, Will Levis is not the dude you trade 3 first-round picks for. You trade him for Anthony Richardson or Bryce Young or even CJ Stroud, but hell no to Will Levis. No way.
Anthony Richardson over there looking like a stud. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You never know though. You know, we gotta wait. Right. We gotta wait till September. You know what I mean? Once September comes,
I'm with you, Jay Fizzle. Mayo in the coffee, big pass. No, you absolutely right. I was like, no. I don't care if he's joking or not. It's like I know well enough to know I don't make good jokes, so I'm not even going to try to say something stupid.
Mayo in the coffee. I mean, and besides all that, I just think his character is not a starting quarterback in the NFL type character.
Right.
Like and for the ones who don't know, like, because you know, obviously a lot of y'all just follow Vikings, and that's usually what I do too. But I do venture off. You know what I mean? I communicate with a lot of other, and I watch his press conferences after OTAs and stuff, bro. Just go watch him, bro. Like, go watch how he carries himself. Like, this dude is he's a bullshitter. Like he just you watch his interview and you just sit back and be like,
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Like motherfucker be talking to reporters like he was doing his thing and he learning while yet the video evidence shows that he can't even throw a fucking football inside a big ass tire. You know what I'm saying? So, which one is it, Will?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
man, let's get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Me and Dave.
Love you.
Hey, we went for an hour and 38. We almost pushed the 2, man. But hey, I'm going live again tomorrow. So
get back up in the building tomorrow night with Yogi.
Tomorrow night with me and Yogi, man. Y'all make sure you're in the building. We're doing the ticket giveaway, man. It'll be number 4 for the Arizona Cardinals versus Vikings last preseason game.
So who won the first 3? Who's going so
a week
far?
after that, your boy, or is it 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks after
2
that?
weeks,
Do they
2
they
weeks.
give a week break, right?
Yeah.
Your boy will be in Minnesota for the home opener. So make sure if you in the city, pull up on us. You know what I mean? So
And even if you're not going to the game, pull up. We'll announce it once we get it all the details squared away. We'll announce what location we finna be at to do a get together and a live show, as well as that.
And remember, we're giving away a ticket. Me and Yogi are gonna go half and buy tickets so y'all can sit with us. You know what I'm saying? So already peasy, man. I'm bringing my wife. So y'all gonna be sitting with my wife, me, Yogi. I don't know if Yogi's bringing his wife, but it's my wife's birthday weekend. Her birthday is September 9th. So I couldn't leave her, man. I had to bring her. You know what I'm saying? So but no, I don't mind bringing my wife. Me and my wife always turn up together, man. That's why I married her. You know what I'm saying? But,
hey, go subscribe to Yogi's channel. Go subscribe to my channel.
Eli talk about can we riz your wife? I mean, you could try, you know what I'm saying? Like you could try. I wouldn't have married her if a motherfucker could riz her. You know what I'm saying? Like trust me. I did enough rizzing in my life.
I was about to say she's been rizzed and she's been done rizzing. All right. So but
but we appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all, man. We tapping out. Holla at your boys.